So for this example from section 3.5's question number 2, if f of x equals 5x squared tangent x over secant x, find f prime x and f prime of 2. So the first thing we're going to do is rewrite the trig identities. So tangent x can be rewritten as sine x over cosine x, and secant x is equivalent to 1 over cosine x. So now we can rewrite it and it'll be easier. So 5x squared times sine x over cosine x divided by 1 over cosine x. So now we can multiply by the reciprocal. 5x squared sine x over cosine x times cosine x over 1, because that's the reciprocal. So since we're multiplying, we can cross cancel the cosine x. So then we would just be left with 5x squared sine x. And then we can now use the product rule to find f prime x, which states if we have h of x equaling u of x times v of x, we can use the power rule. Then h prime of x would equal u prime times v of x plus u of x times v prime of x. So we need to look at each piece separately and do the derivative. So using the power rule for this one, we just multiply and then we would get 10x as the derivative. So this will be our u of x, and this can be our v of x, and then our u prime of x is 10x. So now we can do for the derivative of sine x. And to make it easier, you should just memorize the derivatives of the basic trig functions. So the derivative of sine x is cosine x. Now we have u of x, v of x, u prime of x, and v prime of x. So we can just plug the values into the product rule. So f prime of x equals u prime, which is 10x, times just the regular v of x sine, which is sine x, and then plus regular u of x, which is 5x squared, times v prime of x, which is cosine x. So that's f prime of x, how you get that. And then just to get f prime of 2, you just plug in 2 to all the x's. So sine 2 plus 20 cosine 2. And then you can just, I computed these values in decimals to get what 20 sine 2 and 20 cosine 2 equals. And I got 18.1 186 plus negative 8.323, and then the final answer for f prime 2 would be 9.863. So, and make sure your calculator is in radian mode. And that are your final answers.